Boo, I'm alive. Oh. What is going on, guys? Spooky Guy 444 here, back at you with my first unboxing of 2025. Yes, we are now kicking off the professional side of the Halloween industry this year with 2025 releases. At the time of recording, Transworld is only 3 days away, and I'm super excited to attend. And lucky enough, I was able to get my first purchase of the year right before the show. The prop that I'm sitting on right now is Distortions Unlimited Mummy Legend. Not only my favorite prop that they've released this year, but my favorite prop so far in 2025 around the whole ever. Yeah. So today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the Distortions Unlimited Mummy Legend. I will talk about my pros, I will talk about my cons, and we will do a full instructional setup. So without further ado, let's crack open this box and take a look at Distortions Unlimited Mummy Legend. While I open this box, I'll go ahead and just say, comment down below, will you be attending Transworld this year? If not, will you attend next year? I would love to know. If you guys see me at the show, stop by, come and say hi. I'd love to talk to you and just meet with the fans. All right, now that my house reeks of a terrible latex smell and the box is wide open, we are now ready to get all the parts out for the Mummy Legend. Here we have his base. Definitely is built differently than Scarecrow Wraths, who is my other Distortions life size to have that base along with ICU. He's not as tall as Scarecrow Wrath, so it's probably not going to have as many top heavy issues, but yeah, this looks to be a lot thicker. It's definitely a lot heavier as well. Oh, a light bulb. I would imagine that light bulb is going to go to our heart. I imagine that this is also for the heart. Not sure what this is. Maybe we'll do the instructions. These are some funky pieces. We have his upper torso right here. It looks great, fully posable, as all Distortions pieces are. Love that. And then we got his legs here. Very nice, very nice. Yep, definitely not smaller than Scarecrow Wrath. Thank God, because he's big and he is not very sturdy. And finally, the big boy himself. Oh wow, this looks great. The head. Let me get a closer look at that with you guys. Yeah, just take a look at that. That phenomenal sculpt work. This guy was done by Tom Cassidy, and that's actually something I'm going to talk about in this review, by the way. Yeah, sculpted by Tom, and he did a very nice job. Very, very nice job. It looks great. It is small though. It's a pretty small head. But now that we have all the parts out, we can finally get into the setup of Mummy Legend. So here we go. All right, so first things first, we're gonna get our base, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our legs to our Mummy Legend. And we are just going to find the PVC holes in the legs and slide them over the metal tubes on the base, like so. And then up next, we are going to get the body, and we're gonna do the exact same thing with his notches coming off his torso, going into the holes in his leg, and they're just gonna slide over like so, just like that. I figured out what this piece is for. This piece slides into the head, and then you're going to use these two notches, and we're going to impale, probably. I'm going to read the instructions, and then once we've done that, we slide on the head like so. And now we have fully set up our Mummy Legend, so we're going to go over a little bit of B-roll with them, and then we're going to get into the review. Here we go. Now that you've got to see some up-close shots, we unboxed him and we set him up. Let's finally go over the review of Distortions Unlimited's Mummy Legend. I gotta say, is he my absolute favorite Distortion static ever. No, I still gotta give it to Scarecrow Wrath. However, I do still really love this guy. Especially seeing him in person, he still looks phenomenal. However, we're gonna talk about the cons before we talk about the pros. So, con number one, I do prefer the original eyes. I think they just looked a lot more real, even though he doesn't look real at all. I preferred those original eyes over these new blue ones, and I feel like these ones just aren't painted as good, but this also is, you know, a production one. But I know Distortions does pretty well with first batch production models, so I don't know. Kind of disappointed about the eyes, but I do still think that overall he does look great. My other big con is actually the heart. I don't like the heart at all. I never did. I always thought it was tacky. I still think it's tacky. The only reason that I have it plugged in is to show you guys, but when we are using this guy in the haunt, this heart is being thrown across the room and is going to be used somewhere else in the haunt while he is in a completely different scene. So that's another thing. Don't like the heart at all. I think it's tacky. It doesn't fit the character. It just sticks out like such a sore thumb on a very just bleak, one solid color character. And he works like that, but just having this bright, glowing fire effect heart just doesn't look right, and I'm not a big fan. My other con, it's not, he looks great, but my issue comes with Tom Cassidy. So if you aren't familiar with Tom Cassidy, he is one of the sculptors and artists at Distortions Unlimited right now, and he has a very distinct design style. So you'll notice that a lot of Distortions props recently have wide open mouths and malnourished bodies. You can thank Tom for every single one. Tom did Mummy Legend, Tom did Scarecrow Wrath, Tom did Xenovore, Tom did the body of Demon Legend, Tom did Mutant, Tom did all the spiders, Tom did something else, but I don't remember. He's done a lot of stuff, and they all look very similar, and I'm actually kind of getting tired of it. I really want to see Tom go out of his comfort zone and make these, you know, props that aren't malnourished. I want my props to be eating good if they're working for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's, yeah, overall, I love him. I want to see Tom Cassidy, when he's working on these props, do something else. Please. I want to see you change it up. I really do. But now I want to get into the pros. Absolutely love the sculpt work on this guy when it comes to the face. Love the face. I think he did a great job on the face. It's super detailed. The sculpting looks great. And he has a very bleak prop. As you can see, he's all just like one or two colors across the whole palette. However, I think it fits him very well. Of course, he's very tall. I think he stands about 6'5" compared to the Beastcraft Floating Ghost there, who I think at max height is about 7 feet. So he's a very big dude. And honestly, he's built a lot better than Scarecrow Wrath. Now that also just could be because of the fact that he is shorter than Scarecrow Wrath by probably about almost a foot. He definitely just feels like he's built better. The metal down at the bottom is a lot thicker. Latex is very nice. He's not stenching up my house as much as I thought he would, which I absolutely appreciate. And yeah, he looks fantastic. He really does. And I think he's still a great prop. He has a lot of posability, as all Distortions pieces do. I was able to get him on drop, and I'm very thankful for that. And I'm very thankful to be the first one to do an unboxing of him too. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love this guy. He's going to do great in Creekside Terror Haunted Trail for the 2025 season. I think he's going to get a lot of oohs and ahs just because he's such a great piece. With that being said, I'm SpookyGuy444. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.